Tonight, somewhere in the world, a human baby will be born. It will not stand, it will not walk, it will not even hold up its own head. Its eyes will not focus clearly, its hands will grasp at nothing useful. For months, it will be almost completely helpless, more helpless than the newborn of almost any other mammal on Earth. A foal can stand within an hour of birth. A calf can walk and follow its mother across open ground. A baby giraffe is on its feet within minutes. Even a newborn chimpanzee, though weaker than an adult, can cling tightly to its mother's fur and hold on while she moves through the trees. A human newborn cannot do any of these things. Left alone, it would not survive more than a few hours. This is not a small difference. It's one of the strangest facts about our species. Scientists have spent decades trying to understand why human babies arrive in the world so unfinished. The leading explanation is known as the obstetrical dilemma. When our ancestors began walking upright on two legs, the shape of the pelvis changed dramatically. The birth canal became narrower and more twisted. At the same time, the human brain was growing rapidly in size. A fully developed human brain is simply too large to pass safely through a bipedal pelvis. Evolution faced a difficult trade-off. Either the brain had to stop growing long before birth, or the process of birth itself would become deadly for both mother and child. The solution was a compromise. Human babies are born much earlier in their development than other primates. A chimpanzee brain is roughly 40% of its adult size at birth. A human brain is only about 25 to 30% of its adult size. The remaining growth happens outside the womb, during the long, dependent years of infancy and childhood. Some researchers describe the first 3 months of a human baby as a fourth trimester. In evolutionary terms, the baby is still meant to be inside the mother. Its nervous system is unfinished. Its skull bones have not yet fused. It cannot regulate its own temperature effectively. It cannot sleep through the night. It needs constant contact, constant feeding, and constant protection. This extreme helplessness carries an enormous cost. Human mothers invest more time and energy in each child than almost any other mammal. Pregnancy itself is already demanding, but the real investment begins after birth. Fathers, grandparents, older siblings, and other members of the group are often drawn into the work of care. The whole social network becomes involved in keeping one fragile infant alive. No other primate relies so heavily on alloparents, individuals who are not the mother, to raise its young. And yet this costly strategy may be one of the central reasons we became human. Because so much of the brain develops after birth, it develops in the presence of language, faces, tools, stories, and culture. The baby's mind is shaped by the rich social world it enters rather than by the limited environment of the womb. Prolonged helplessness creates prolonged learning. It creates the possibility of teaching. It creates childhood as we know it, a long, protected period in which a mind can be formed by experience rather than by instinct alone. Other animals are born more ready for the specific world they will inhabit. Their bodies and brains arrive closer to finished. We are born unfinished, and the world has to finish us. For most of human history, this deep dependency was not hidden or treated as a problem. Babies were carried almost constantly. They slept against warm bodies. They were held, fed, and soothed through the night. The modern idea of a baby sleeping alone in a separate room for many hours is very recent and, in evolutionary terms, very unusual. Today, we still live with the consequences of this ancient compromise. We accept years of broken sleep. We accept the slow, uneven unfolding of a child's abilities. We accept that a human being takes nearly 2 decades to become independent. No other species invests so much time and care in such a fragile beginning. So the next time you see a newborn, unable to lift its head, unable to roll over, completely dependent on the people around it, consider this. You are looking at the price our species paid for a large brain and upright walking. You are looking at the reason childhood exists at all, and you are looking at one of the quiet foundations of everything that makes us human. Do you think our long, helpless infancy is a weakness or the secret to what we became?